So I was just reflecting back on my elementary school years and the friendships I formed and the teachers I had, and how how truly grateful I am for that. How they, whew, I was gonna list them by name. It was Mrs. Konechny was kindergarten. Mrs. Richards, first grade. Miss Ogden, who is now Miss Durham, and she was second, and then Mrs. Unnerstall was third. And the friends I had there, Frank, Rochelle, Shannon Cox, Shannon Bailey, and I know there's more, but that's just all that's coming to mind right now. All of you, meant a lot to me. Teachers and just showing me how, just to be in formative years with my friends. I always envisioned having a circle of friends from childhood, this is the connection that I made. Having a circle of friends from childhood that could grow into lifelong friends, you know what I mean? Like that, like a lot of the books and the movies I like. Since leaving that school and that area in third grade and all those people and distancing from them, how I yearned for that type of friendship circle in the media I consumed, books I read, movies I watched, to have that again. And how realizing my autism, ADHD, which was just my quirks as was known by those people because I grew up with them. That's how they knew me since throughout those four years in school, those 4 grades. So it's like true acceptance for me as I was, I mean, I had my quirks. I had my thing with trains. Jesus. I had that thing with trains forever as a kid. The irony there is hilarious. But people question why I was so obsessed with trains, and then time, like listening to the ticking hands on a clock. I remember that specifically. But it was just accepted as, part of me type of deal. And, man, talk about this emotional stuff is tough, but it's good. Yeah, you guys did mean a lot, as friends, and then moving forward, that's what I wanted, and I couldn't find from 4th through 7th grade. But it was hard, and I knew what I wanted. I knew what that true friendship feeling was, and I absorbed all of that and held on to that belief. Still hold on to that belief in those true friendships and everything. I know they're out there, and I know they can happen. And then the first friend I made in 7th grade that helped me expand my friend group during high school and everything, Sean Johnson. Still talk to that guy. Still my best friend. And yeah, just you guys mean so much. I'm gonna go into more. I just feel like this is, I don't know. That's just a start for the beginning years, and how I was able to form friendships like that through junior high and high school, thanks to Sean. And then meeting all of the Pine Tree group, as I call it, because they all went to the Pine Tree Elementary that I didn't go to. But anyway, all of them. And then even outside of the Pine Tree group, there's so many of you that I recall to list you all. Jesus. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it right now. We may have drifted apart since then. Obviously, we all went our separate ways in lives and everything. and I may not be saying everybody's name specifically, but with my memory and the way I recollect things is, all of you truly did impact me. I mean, there's my own traumas and shit that allowed me to feel my own insecurities and shit within that, but all of you mattered. You still do. Your impact, showing kindness, everything like that. But then showing not, just seeing all that, seeing all the negative interactions at school and everything, and internalizing all of that's people, I don't know. The ones that can accept truly, with, without talking negatively, really, about anybody. Just, I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm thinking, like, I don't know if, I always felt like my intelligence level at school, guys, was freaking, it like kept me from you. I know it's now the autism and ADHD too, kept the distance. Felt like there was a wall, felt like I couldn't be approached or whatever. That's how I always felt. I felt like it was difficult for me to approach because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just going to wrap this up here. These are just my ramblings, and I'm really appreciative of all of you and everyone that has made an impact in my life, good, bad, or otherwise, because it allowed me to learn and grow and be where I am now, honestly. And truly looking back and reflecting and forgiving and learning from everything and understanding where people might have come from when they were doing things one way or not, or, how they showed up and how I showed up at certain times and how that mattered and whatnot, and based on what was going on, be it at home or otherwise, and how I might have deflected. And I apologize to anyone I might have hurt or caused harm to in what I said or did, and I didn't mean... I apologize. It was me deflecting my own shit and what I had going on and my own problems with my own traumas from childhood and growing up, and emotional and verbal abuse I experienced and all of that shit, and just how I perceived the world and just feeling like an outsider. So yeah, that's it. Thank you, all of you.